Hello everyone! Welcome to this week's history video brought to you by the Clinton Public Library. This week we will be covering the November 20th, 1914 edition of the Daily Clintonian, which covers how the cold weather affected the local coal businesses, entertainment options in Clinton then and now, and preparations for Thanksgiving by local grocery stores. Coldest November day yet this year. Street thermometers in Clinton showed 10 to 16 degrees above zero at 7 a.m. today, thus being about 3 degrees colder than yesterday, the coldest day this month. The big thermometer on the front of the Clintonian office, which usually registers about halfway between the highest and lowest over the city, showed us 13 this morning, and at the same time it had showed us 16 on the morning before. It hung close to 20 at noon, thus showing a comparatively cold November day. Pipes were frozen in several residences, and a good many people felt the mercury must have sunk close to the zero mark. The coldest day in November this year, however, is mild compared to that November of 1880, according to the memory of Clintonian inhabitants. As inconvenient as cold weather can be, especially with pipes freezing across town, our local coal businesses in 1914 were thrilled with the change of the seasons. Brighter days ahead for coal mines promised. Local companies pleased over weather and general business outlook. Locomotives and homes need much more fuel. Also, financial and industrial reports generally are such as to make men feel optimistic. "Oh, this is fine. Makes a coal man feel just bully," said H.M. Ferguson, manager of Clinton Coal Company, commenting on the temperature that has caused many a shiver and pulling down of Cap's ears. Quote, "We have 2 mines going today that would not have been marked up at all had it continued warm," said the Clinton Coal Company manager. He called attention to the fact that not only was there a noticeable increase in the demand for commercial purposes, but he said there had been getting orders for 8 to 12 carloads for one certain railroad, and he mentioned that this order had jumped up to 16 cars since the mercury headed towards the bottom of the tube. Now, the workers may have felt differently about working through the cold conditions, but the promise of continued employment kept the mines booming. In addition to gainful employment, there were a number of entertaining events happening in Clinton that kept the citizens entertained. One such event was a literary circle program held at the Methodist Church of Clinton. The program was put on by Mrs. Wilhite and Reuben, and they advertised violin, harp, and reading pieces they would perform from the attached program. If the term literary circle sounds familiar, that is because the Clinton Public Library hosts an adult book club called the Lit Circle every month. Every month features a different title from a wide variety of authors and genres, and there is an in-person meeting on the last Tuesday of the month, and a virtual meetup on the first Monday of the month. There is no official club sign-up or membership fee. You can come and go from the meetings as you please, and in addition to our staff talking about the chosen book, any discussions about literature and reading are welcome. For more information, visit our website or contact us through our email or phone number. The last article we will cover is one the Clintonian published to warn the citizens of Clinton that they need to get their festive birds from the grocery stores quickly before they ran out. Local turkeys high for Thanksgiving meat. As Thanksgiving Day rolls around, there is a general glancing about to see if there is plentiful supply of, quote, the birds in sight. Inquiry at the different Clinton markets brings information that turkeys are very scarce locally, and the prices are high. Dressed turkeys at this time are retailing from 28 to 30 cents a pound, and even a small bird will foot up about a $5 notch. This is discouraging for the poorer classes, and many of them have already abandoned the idea of a turkey feast next Thursday. The rest of the article posits that the scarcity could be from stores hiding the turkeys to hike up the prices, but that is purely speculation. It encourages people to keep their heads held high because there is still a chance some could win turkeys in local raffles, and even if they aren't one of the lucky few who win, chicken and other fowl are still plentiful and reasonably priced. In today's world, I'm sure most people wouldn't pass up a $5 turkey, but over 100 years ago that was a hefty price to pay for a bird. We at the Clinton Public Library hope you have a wonderful holiday next week, regardless of how you celebrate, and we are thankful for your patronage. Thank you so much for watching.